Oh my god, people are watching me as I film in my car. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Haley, and I am a GCHS junior. So, today, I'm going to be talking about 3 different liquid lipsticks. First, I have the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Candy K. And then I have the Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Unicorn Blood. And last but not least, I have the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Witches. If you haven't heard about the Kylie liquid lips by now, then you must be living under a rock. Like, they've gone from Snapchat to Facebook to Instagram to Twitter. It's all over the place, you know. And when I first tried it on and swatched it and everything, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I finally have a Kylie Jenner lipstick and it's perfect and it's everything I've always wanted in life. And then after a couple of uses, I was like, oh my gosh, this is not my color. It has a nice smell. It's kind of like vanilla cupcake, if you will, but kind of mixed with chemicals. But it's not a strong chemical smell at all. The formula is pretty good, you know. When you first put it on, it's kind of thin. Once you go to reapply it after a long day or after you just finished a meal, it tends to feel thick and cakey, almost kind of heavy on your lips, and it does definitely stay for a long time, and it doesn't really wear off for me. But once it dries completely, it like settles into my lips and like the lines show, and it makes them look really dry. And even if I put chapstick or anything on my lips before I put the liquid lip on, it still just makes my lips look intensely dry. And you know, $21 for a liquid lipstick and a liner. Some might say, hey, that's not terrible. It's a bit pricey, but it's not terrible. Some might say, no, I'm going to Walmart, I'm buying that new Milani liquid lipstick, and that's gonna be it. I'd rated probably a solid 6.5 for me personally. Alright, so the second one I'm going to talk about is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipstick. The Jeffree Star is cheaper than the Kylie Cosmetics. These price for $18 a piece. I have the color Unicorn Blood, and I also have Androgyny, but I'm just going to talk about Unicorn Blood because it's one of his top 3 most bought products. On a scale of 1 to 10, Unicorn Blood for me is probably going to be about an 8 or a 9. I'm gonna go with a 9 on this one. His formula is great. You know, it does go on kind of thin, like Kylie's, and it's a little streakier than hers. But once it's evenly applied and once it sets in, it looks great. And unlike Kylie's, Jeffree's is actually really comfortable on the lips, you know. The only bad thing I would have to say about his products is that the smell, it's just, all I can smell is chemicals and like a faint hint of root beer. And I know he mentioned something about how his new formula had like a hint of root beer in them, but for me, it's just, the chemical smell is just really overpowering, and I can look past that. If the formula is great and in the long run it looks good, I can look past the smell. But I 100% would buy more of his products. Last but certainly not least, I'm going to be talking about Kat Von D's Witches liquid lipstick. Now, one thing that I just cannot bear with is the smell. You know, I can definitely look past the smell with the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick, but it's different with this one because the formula, it's a thicker consistency when you put it on, and it is comfortable. But at times, I find my lips like sticking together almost, like as if it weren't dry, but it is like 100% dry. And I find myself having to reapply it like after I'm just sitting there talking to my friends for a long time, or after I get done with lunch or something. I have to reapply it to the corners and the inside especially, and just because it wears away so fast. I believe these price for $20 a piece. I'm probably going to give this one an 8. Alright, so overall, my favorite's gonna have to be the Jeffree Star. Just because it's very comfortable and I don't have to reapply as much as I would the Kat Von D. So the hardest one to get off is the Kylie. Just because when it dries, like, it dries. It's not budging or moving. I have the hardest time getting the Kylie liquid lip off, and it's like I have to scrub and scrub and scrub to get it off. After Kylie would probably be Kat Von D. Just because it is, like, it's black, you know, it's the darkest color, and when I go to take it off, almost all of it comes off, but it likes to settle in the line, in between the lines of my lips, so I find myself having to scrub and scrub and scrub to get it completely off. The Jeffree Star is the easiest one for me to remove, because usually I would just get a makeup wipe and just take it off, and it would leave my lips kind of pink tinted just because it is such a dark red. So, thank you for watching this review of these 3 liquid lipsticks. I hope I helped you make your decision on which liquid lipstick you decide to get or not get. Milani is a drugstore brand. Pretty sure they sell it at Walmart, Kmart and stuff, and drugstores like that. Jeffree actually made a video on some liquid lipsticks, and Milani came out with some. I believe they're all metals though. I know he said that the Milani ones were really, really good, and I believe they're about $8 or $10, so definitely if you don't want to spend between $18 and $21, definitely go and try the Milani ones. I have yet to do so. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, so bye!